I want to ask you, Pastor Chris Okafor, is there any way, maybe in the physical realm or in the spiritual realm, maybe in your dream, whom like easily Sister Doris Ogala? Did you in any way do that thing with that Sister Doris Ogala? I mean, when I talk about that thing, I refer that third leg of yours in between your two legs. That long thing in your logo, with that thing that is mbadamba, that circle something. Did you in any way touch Sister Doris Ogala? Maybe was her back was very sweet that you began to promise her, I will marry you. If by any means you tested her acres and that thing was within you and you promised her, I will marry you, my man of God, go and fulfill your promise. Because I want to remind you something. You cannot be serving a God that is covenant-keeping God, and you will not keep your own covenant. Oh, I disagree with that. So, I want to ask you, man of God, did you chaptalize her with the power of the devil or with the power of the Holy Ghost? Maybe the Holy Ghost of what you are serving, not the Holy Ghost of Jesus Christ, the one I know. I want to talk to some of you girls. Some of you that are perambulating up and down, going from one church to another to see the man of God. I want to remind you that some of this man of God you're looking at, a lot of them is what we call a shower backyard. They like women, but they will hide under the man of God. I want you to remember, first of all, that human beings, before they say, oh, but woman, oh, they have called me. I don't know the person that called him, whether he called himself, or whether one evil spirit called him, or whether my own Jesus called him. Then he will come and begin to shout, but woman. But if you meet them inside the bedroom, they are what we call he goat, okay? If you mess around and leave your wife with them, may they pray for your wife. Now there they go chaptalize your wife. I want you to understand that. Even the ones where they claim say they never chaptalize woman before. Even people where they claim say they never chaptalize. But when they demonstrate about how a man ejaku, you know, that time when a man they behave like okay, you begin to wonder, is it Holy Ghost that is telling this person how they behave at that time? That is not Holy Ghost. They are doing something. You know, when they discuss about some bedroom matters, anybody who do not in any way like that thing will never listen to it. If you talk about that thing, they will bind that devil inside of you. But, you know, for instance now, my own brother now, he will ask you, and when you finish eating that night, what happened? What does he want to hear? And we went, the woman will not say, and man of God, we went to the bedroom. And when you people went to the bedroom, what happened now? Oh, what the lip, what this, and you will see the man of God was so happy. You know, then if you look at him, he will carry the other leg and put on top. Sometimes, I'm not talking about those old women and those old men that looks like in that chair. No, his thing will not move about that. But when he see those, so he will begin to ask that question. And we went to the bed. You people went to the bed, and what happened in the bed? What do you expect to happen in the bed? Is it Holy Ghost you expected to be on their bed or what? He wants to hear, and I come back him. Yeah, all right. But he is very, very lucky. He's asking some people when if you ask me that kind of question, because that is what you want me to tell you, I will open my mouth in the house of God, because the question you're asking me, you want me to be honest, I will tell you. And when we got to that bed, around me, and watch those gullible people there. If a woman will open her mouth when they're asking her this question and say, around me, then you begin to see, why are you saying this thing in the house of God? Why are you saying this thing in the house of God? You will ask yourself that question. Why is the man of God asking that kind of question? So this is one thing I respect Pastor Dr. Abel Damina for. He's a very honest man. He said, I am a man. There is no way a beautiful woman will be naked before me and I will not move. And I respect that man. A lot of them are like that, but they will lie to you. So look at Pastor Chris Okafor now. A lot of you will come and defend him. Please do not defend what you don't know. So, however, let's use the word allegedly. This woman said that Pastor Chris told her, was crying for her to leave her husband's marriage. To leave her husband, that he will marry her. She left her husband. Both of them were sleeping together. According to what this woman said, she got prepared for this man and she miscarried the baby. She went for D and this. All right? And she forwarded the video to the father, the supposed father of the baby, assuming he said the baby will not buy. And even another video when both of them were doing fun ebongi making. They were doing lovey. You know, as a woman, your sugar, your husband or your baby can't tell you, say, oh, honey, I miss you. Make we do it through the phone. And give you condom hell everywhere. And tomorrow, because the man does not want anymore, he carried the video and gave to a man of God. And this lady alleged, so a man of God was owing her. And I begin to ask, what business did you do with man of God that the man of God is owing you? Did you people do arranging miracle? What business did you people do? And this lady accused the man of God of buying her brother spiritually. And according to her, she said she cannot prove spiritually, which I said here the other time. You cannot prove things like that. And nobody listens to you when you talk about things like that. So, the only question where I get to ask Doris Ogala, this man bite your brother allegedly, and yet you want him to marry you. Are you okay? Why are you first? You know, because the man shared your author and he brought you out of marriage. In fact, man of God, you need to compensate her if by any means you did this thing this lady is talking about. And I want to warn some of you that sees men of God as spirits, that sees men of God as angels. If the Bible could tell us that the angels that God sent to this earth came and saw beautiful ladies, they could not bear it. They slept with them and gave birth to giants. Who do you think these men of God are? I saw the other time the trending video of Daddy Adeboye saying that he stopped using female secretary because of his time. He stopped using them because he knows himself before God called him. He used to be a man before God called him. And that was why he chose not to. Because he wants to run away. The Bible said that the appearance of evil is evil. He said, flee. And that was why the man chose not to use female people, female secretaries. Because he wants to keep his home. A lot of men of God have defied their families. Too many men of God they have met children with different married women. Too many of them. I want you to be very careful. But man of God, Pastor Chris, if by any means you promise this lady to leave her marriage, that you're going to marry her, Oga, please come and fulfill your promise to her. One thing I know, God is a covenant-keeping God. Whatever he says he will do, he will do. You people that claim to be men of God should learn how to fulfill your promises to people. Learn how to, when you tell somebody, I want this, make sure you promise them. Makwa, and this woman gave you her body. You were busy knocking her. When you want to marry, you left her to go and marry somebody else.
May God have mercy upon you. I'm going to make a video for your new wife right now.